chosen ones, empaths, you see, many of us have encountered narcissists, right? And maybe some of us have encountered awakened narcissists, greater narcissists, spiritual narcissists. But a lot of us have encountered regular narcissists that are, say, unaware of their demonic nature. But one thing I will say is a lot of these regular narcissists, if you've encountered a regular narcissist, right? If you've encountered a regular narcissist that's not aware, that's asleep, yeah? After they encounter a chosen one and an empath and your relationship ends, whether they discarded you or you cut them off, either, sometimes this is actually what awakens them to the fact that they are narcissistic. They may even awaken at the beginning of the relationship because they realize they're cut from a totally different cloth to you, right? They see how empathetic you are, they see how loving you are, they see how kind you are, and it makes them aware of their own nature, you know, so that because they're mirroring you to try and prove to you that they are a loving person, that they are this and that, but deep down in the core of them, they know they're not, right? So sometimes we are actually what awakens a narcissist to realize exactly what they are, right? And I don't believe there's help for them out there. You know, I've heard countless stories of couples going to marriage counseling, things of that nature, and the narcissist ends up making the empath look like the abuser. They're very good at doing that. And I believe for a narcissist to completely change, you need to rewire their entire circuitry, right? And, you know, give them, I can't remember if they've got less grey matter or more grey matter, but they've got something wrong with their prefrontal cortex. So this is why I believe they're chosen by God. They're chosen by the devil to be like that. They're chosen to be that disgusting, vile, despicable creation that they are. They're chosen to be that way. It's willed. It's destined. That's what they are. That's why they masquerade through life with artificial light. But going back onto the topic of the awakened narcissists, I believe they're a lot more dangerous. They're more dangerous because they're aware of what they are. They're aware. Some of them are aware that they're basically devils. Some of them even worship Satan himself. They do rituals, they perform dark arts. They'll do anything they can to get one up on you, to any kind of form of manipulation. And this is why when I come across those channels on YouTube of these so-called awakened narcissists that are claiming to be helping you, like, you can't believe anything that comes out of their mouths, man. Narcissists lie about everything and anything. And they're soaking up supply from victims of narcissistic abuse, which is I think sick. And I don't think they're a good go-to point to actually understand the mind of a narcissist. I believe that a true empath, because especially when we go supernova and we become super empaths and we evolve spiritually, we actually understand the narcissist more than they understand themselves. You know, if you sat down with one of these YouTube content creators who's a narcissist influencer or whatever, you know more about their inner dimensions than they know about themselves. Some of them claim that they're non-religious. Some of them claim they don't believe in God. They don't even know what makes them have these disgusting satisfactions inside their spirit. No one really touches on the spiritual aspects of narcissism. And when you don't add that point, to the pyramid, right? Or to the square. Let's call it a square, right? You know, you got a triangle, you got 3 points. But you need to add in the other point, and you need to say you got 3 points, right? You've got the narcissist, you've got the psychopath, you've got the sociopath, right? And then you got psychology analyzing this triangle, right? They're not adding in the key point, the most crucial point, which is spirituality. They're not adding that into the mix. And neither do I hear these narcissistic channels and these so-called claimed. I don't watch them. I just remember back at 6 years ago when I used to stumble across some of these channels. They disturb your spirit. The information they don't give you actually helps you. right? You're hearing it through a pathological liar's mouth, right? Some of them make me sick. I made a video about one of them. They make me sick to my stomach, honestly. And they don't even know why they do what they do. These individuals are jealous of their own children. These individuals that you're listening to, like, they envy their own they envy their own kids. They're parents themselves. They've got children and stuff like that. They actually feel jealous of their children and that. So we can't be going to them for a point of advice. We can't be going to them to seek some kind of therapy. How the hell are we ever going to get therapy from someone who lies through their teeth, is jealous of their child, and doesn't even know that they're demonically possessed, right? And if I sat down with one of them and told them they're demonically possessed, they're going to disregard it. No, 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 no. I'm an agnostic. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in that. No, 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 no. That's what they're going to say to me, right? Fair enough. Everyone's got the choice of believing or not believing in God. It's your choice. You know what I'm saying? But they don't even talk about the universe. They don't even talk about spirituality, meditation. They don't even bring in that side of it. That's why I say, I know I've got viewers on this channel who don't say believe in God, and that's perfectly fine. That's why I always mention the universe, or you believe in a higher self, or you believe in something, right? You've got something, you've got some kind of core value belief system. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But these lot don't even have any belief systems, right? Their belief systems is supply. And they're getting supply from you lot on YouTube watching their videos. And you know what they'll palm it off as? They'll say, yes, 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 yes. I've heard them say, I don't get supply off YouTube. It's a very little supply that you get off YouTube, you know. One of them, HG Tudor, I heard him say that. He said, yes, I don't get supply off YouTube. Of course he gets supply off YouTube. Of course he gets supply off being able to manipulate all these loving empaths out there with their emotions. And he tells you some horrible stuff. And he calls you derogatory names and things like this. And he's the one that coined the term, I coined the term greater narcissist, ultra narcissist, all this stuff. Like, listen, bro, listen, you're a devil. That's what you are. You're a devil. You're an awakened devil. And you're not doing nothing about it. Believe me, guess who's going to have the last laugh? We're going to have the last laugh. Because he's going blind. He's wandering blind. God is making him blinder and blinder. He's actually so delusional that he thinks he's actually gaining something from doing this, right? Believe me, on the last days of when he's on his deathbed, he fears death. Even if he don't believe in God, he knows this world is not, it's all beyond our comprehension, this world. And narcissists, as they get older, they don't grow old gracefully, right? I've mentioned this before. They go off like, you know, they age like milk. You know what I mean? Trust me. When they get closer and closer to their deathbed and they face death, the soul is just gonna transcend. They're all about their flesh. Their flesh withers away. Even me and you, we're gonna get old and turn grey. You know, some of us are already grey, but I say grey is wisdom. These lot don't look at it like that. They don't grow old gracefully. They won't be grateful of their grey hairs. You know, they were trying to hide it. They were trying to do this, that, the other. Trust me, you gotta understand. Look, you can listen to who you want to. It's not my place, or, you know what I mean, to tell you what you digest on YouTube. But I just don't think it's healthy for us to listen. Like, it's not healthy for the spirit and the mind and the soul to listen to someone who's so demonically deranged. Honestly, they are so deranged. It's unbelievable. And they're coming out like they're helping. Like, they're proud of being a narcissist. Like, oh my goodness. They're actually proud. They've got an ego. They've got an ego behind being a narcissist. Like, they've got an ego. Like, yes, I am an awakened narcissist, and I'm here to help you. I can tell you what you want. How? No, you can't. You're going to lie to me. You're going to chat rubbish. You know what I mean? That's what I think about awakened narcissists. And I think they're very deadly and very dangerous. You know what I mean? They're a lot worse than regular narcissists, these awakened narcissists. Spiritual narcissists, awakened narcissists, they're all the same kettle of fish, right? You know what I mean? Like, they're dodgy, man. Trust me, they're dodgy. You know, I've dealt with spiritual narcissists I've dealt with psychopaths in my younger years, and them people knew who they were inside and out. That's why I said to you, when push come to shove, the abuser of my life ended up phoning me from prison, asking me to pray for him. That's what happened. He asked me to pray for him. Why did he ask me to pray for him? Because he felt unworthy in the spirit to even call out to God Almighty. Because things don't line up the way you plan them, and their lives is not all sunshine and rainbows. So don't believe how they masquerade through life with this artificial light, and they're masquerading through life with this artificial light on YouTube and all of these platforms, making out they're helping people. They're not helping no one but themselves. They're only inflating their own ego. That's all they're doing by it. Honestly, as I said to you lot many times before, I'm not in this for subscribers. I'm not in this for likes, right? I'm not in it for that. As I said, if I can help one person, then that will be enough for me. That's all I'm in it for. I'm just here to express the message for as long as I express this message, right? For as long as God wills me to be here and express this message, I will continue expressing the message, right? But these lot, and they're in it for other reasons. They've got ulterior motives, and they're not honest. They're not truthful. Chosen ones are honest. Empaths are honest. We're so honest, it's brutal sometimes. We're so honest, it's brutal. These lot lie through their teeth. They're proper snakes. So you can digest some content from them. I'm not denying that. You can obtain some jewels from it, but just when you listen to their content, at least take your heart in a secure place and look at it from a discerning point of view. You've got to understand you're dealing with someone who's got demonic nature in them. Just understand that none of these channels bring up spirituality, and that's why my channel is never going to do as well as their channels, and I don't care that I'm not going to get as many subscribers as them and as many views as them, because this channel that I do is never going to get as many views, because I bring in God in the aspect, and I bring in spirituality into that aspect. They don't focus on that in psychology. They don't focus on that in narcissism, psychopathy, Machiavellianism. They don't focus on the actual origin and the real reason of why narcissists behave this way, which is because they are deranged and have demonic entities ingrained and intertwined with them, right? That's why my channel is never gonna blow up like theirs, and I don't mind that. If I was just telling you things that you wanted to hear, right, like they're doing, telling you things that maybe might be so controversial that it attracts a large audience, or like, I don't know the right word to describe what I'm trying to say, like, saying stuff like to create attention, right? I'm not doing that. I'm just speaking my truth, and the viewers that enjoy the content, you enjoy the content, and I'm thankful for every single viewer and the love and the support, and that's just as far as it goes, Like, a lot of these narcissistic channels, they're saying things to build their following. That's not my aim. Any single one of you people that click this video, I believe God ordained you to click this video. I believe God ordained you to listen to the video. And if you take any nugget or jewel or anything from any bit of information, any goodness from me, because I'm not perfect myself, any goodness you take from me is come from God himself. That's what I believe. And I believe we're just vessels, Anything good from me, you get from God. I promise you, it's nothing from me. You know what I mean? I've made a lot of mistakes through my life. I've tried to repent. I've tried to repair. I've tried to get back on the straight path. But just trust me, these awakened narcissists are more dangerous than regular narcissists. So just be wary. Anyway, I'll leave the video there. Thank you for watching. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I have the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. If you want to check that out, the link for that is also in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.